All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight and walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's gotta have.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 2 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. The wait is over. The UFC's 185-pound title is up for grabs right here, right now. Ellenberger gets caught with that punch.
Good shots by the champion.
Left punch is clean, followed by a right. Landing a good series of strikes here. Ellenberger gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
Nice combo.
Kick lands for him there. Well, he got cracked to the head there, Joe. He's going to have to change things up here with his footwork, with his tempo. He continues to be vulnerable to that strike coming back. Got to get his head off the center line. Oh, slips and then rips him. How about the upper body movement there? Joe, pretty good head movement to slip that right hand.
Nice shot.
Oh! Another huge right. That is it.
Wow. What a fight. This crowd is standing on its feet.
Yeah, Joe, safe to say he wasn't stalling or looking for a referee stand-up. He was looking to pound his opponent's head through the canvas, and he nearly did so with some of those hammer fists, man. He wasn't trying to score. He was trying to put an exclamation point on a most dominant performance here tonight, and he certainly did that as he ends the fight by knockout.
Here we see it again. Boom! Right on the button.
And there is the UFC middleweight champion. Hard to be much more impressive than that on the biggest of stages. A knockout win to lead as the middleweight king.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,
and still the highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. So here he is, one of the more prolific finishers in UFC history with the highlight reel to prove it. Anderson the Spider Silva, former UFC middleweight champion, 10 straight successful title defenses. He started his UFC career 16-0. He has beaten a who's who of elite middleweights and light heavyweights. Anderson Silva, back under the bright lights tonight.
Anderson Silva has one of the most spectacular highlight reels in the history of mixed martial arts. I call his performances a ballet of violence. He's one of the most beautiful fighters to watch.
So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's gotta have.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Silva is 12 years his senior. The rest of the numbers are close. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Here you go, first round, you ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go. UFC middleweight championship is on the line. Try to establish that jab.
Good defense there.
Silva gets hit by that kick to the body. Oh, that's a clean left right there, Joe.
He's doing a great job of being unpredictable and mixing things up
Edge
here.
of your seat action as expected so far. Silva gets hit with a kick. That looked like it hurt you. Oh, he's got hand skills for days. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. Leg kick now. Oh, uppercut lands and he leans.
High kick! He hurt him!
He's got him here. Oh. Back to the feet.
These are some bombs he is throwing.
Oh, knee to the body here in the clinch.
The knee lands to the liver. He's stunned bad. Oh! Oh, he tagged him. Another shot. He's in trouble. He's out.
Can you believe it?
Huge hook that got him the victory.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Caught him right there, had him in all sorts of trouble. Great angle here. And he's out.
And there's the UFC middleweight king. Best fighter in the world at 185 pounds. What a knockout he turned in here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 42 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight.
As he makes his way towards this cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with a great game plan, and he expects to walk out of this cage tonight as the new champion.
So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go. The wait is over. The UFC's 185-pound title is up for grabs right here, right now.
He's feinting with that punch, showing that punch.
Oh, strong punch there by Henderson. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd.
They have started this fight off with a brawl. Oh, we got tagged. Great job landing a series of punches.
Oh, nice punch there by Henderson.
Oh!
He's got him hurt here. Oh, wow,
there's
Joe.
that big
Vicious uppercut there. The left hook hits home.
This is crazy! Oh, my goodness! Huge uppercut misses.
How about that chin? Follows it up with a nice combination.
Oh, powerful right leg kick.
Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. Henderson gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Oh!
This could be it.
He might be out. Double underhooks, we'll see what he can do.
Oh! Big knee! He's hurt!
Man, has his chin been tested early.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh!
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
High kick! He hurt him!
He's got him hurt here. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body.
Oh, nice knee! Oh!
He's got him hurt here.
They are trading strikes here. This is an incredible exchange. He hurt him again! The champ is rocked. He's in deep trouble. He's trying to hang on and keep his title.
He's got him hurt here. Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush.
Wow!
Oh!
Beautiful body shot there, too. 30 seconds to go.
Well played there to avoid the clinch.
Wow!
Whoa!
He's in big trouble.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too. Oh!
Oh! Well, he dropped him. He's hurt. He's hurt.
And that's gonna do it.
He's out cold. Beautiful KO just as the round was ending.
Wow, so just when his opponent maybe was trying to turn the page to the next round, he gets caught with that huge shot, goes down, and the referee wisely jumps in to stop the fight. So that'll do it. Beautiful technique there on the fight-ending blow, and maybe he caught his opponent off guard a little bit, Joe.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown, vicious strike. Check it out here. I mean, just stiff.
And there is the UFC middleweight champion. Hard to be much more impressive than that on the biggest of stages. A knockout win to leave as the middleweight king.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still
anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge today.
The champion headed to the cage right now is in the groove. He is in his prime right now. His training for this bout has been perfect. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title. He is well prepared for this contest.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Both fighters are 30 years old, and Magny will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, introducing the challenger, Neil Magny. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Madrid, Spain, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, El Diablo.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Ready.
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
And there he swung with a haymaker.
That's as good a jab as you'll see.
They're going after it quick here. Good shots by the champion. Big left hand.
Huge left hand.
He's teeing off with some vicious shots.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Oh!
Well, Joe, you gotta fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in.
He's looking for a guillotine choke. He's in full guard here. What he needs to do to get the guillotine is first, he's got to throw his arm over the back of his opponent's head. Then he's got to slide his forearm underneath the chin. From there, he's got to grip his hands together. Oh,
And
my
that
God!
will do it!
Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC middleweight champion of the world, your winner by submission tonight. And it is going to take a spectacular effort to dethrone this guy at 185 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,
So there he is, still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after a win by way of submission.